Adam's hands were wet and chapped from hours of scrubbing plates at Rosie's Diner, the tiny place just off Main Street that still smelled like fresh pies and yesterday's coffee. He wasn't supposed to leave the kitchen, not even to pee, but the sound of two little girls crying in the dining room cut through everything at his exhaustion, his anxiety, his manager's warnings. He peeked around the kitchen door and saw them, two girls, no older than 4, seated in a booth, cheeks red and wet, their tiny faces scrunched in panic. They looked identical, matching pink overalls, matching tangled curls, matching meltdowns. Their Nanya Higashida was busy talking to someone on the phone, flustered and failing to console them. "I don't know what's wrong. They just started crying." Adam hesitated. He wasn't a server. He wasn't even supposed to be visible. But instinct overrode rules. He slipped a hand into the side pocket of his apron and pulled out a tiny bottle of bubbles. He always carried them, for her, for Lily, his own daughter. He walked up slowly and crouched beside the table, smiling gently. "Hey, princesses, want to see some magic?" The girls hiccuped between sobs, eyes wide. He dipped the wand, blew, and out came a stream of shimmering bubbles that caught the late afternoon light pouring through the diner's windows. The bubbles floated like gentle ghosts over the table, landing on the salt shaker, their noses, and the ketchup bottle with soft pops. The girls stared in silence. Then, as if on cue, both giggled at tiny, tinkling sounds that brought relief like a summer breeze. Again, one of them squealed. Adam grinned and obliged. "You got it." From across the diner, behind a copy of the Wall Street Journal, a woman watched. She'd just come in for a quiet coffee, trying to breathe after a whirlwind week. CEO of a luxury skincare brand, Melissa Dempsey was used to seeing fake smiles and boardroom charm. But what she saw now, a man in a stained apron crouched before her children, bubbles in the air and kindness in his eyes, stopped her cold. Those were her girls. Melissa stood slowly, unnoticed, heart thudding. The nanny finally turned and stammered, "Oh, they were upset. Yeah, I don't know what happened at a broken bar." But Melissa barely heard her. She was watching the man who had calmed her daughters better than anyone had in months. He was laughing now, not caring that he was still holding a sudsy plate in one hand. After a few minutes, the bubbles slowed. The girls clapped. "Daddy makes bubbles too," one said. "For Lily," the other added. Adam smiled softly. "That's right, my Lily loves them." Melissa approached. "Excuse me." He stood abruptly, nearly dropping the bubble bottle. "Oh, but I'm sorry, ma'am. I shouldn't be out here. I just, thank you." He blinked. "Sorry?" I said thank you. She looked down at her daughters, now playing with the straw wrappers instead of wailing. "You have no idea what kind of day I've had, a broken bar, what kind of month." That meant the world. "It was nothing," he said, flustered. "Just some bubbles." "No," she said, voice soft. "It was kindness, and kids remember that." She held out a hand. "Melissa." "Adam," he replied, shaking it awkwardly, not recognizing the name. "You work here full-time?" "3 nights a week, 2 others at a gas station. My daughter's starting kindergarten soon. Trying to, keep up." Melissa paused. "Do you mind if I ask, do you have help?" "Family?" He gave the small laugh. "Just me and Lily. Her mom left when she was a baby. It's been a broken bar." "Interesting." Melissa glanced at the nanny, still visibly shaken, then back at Adam. "Do you do these blow bubbles for other kids often?" "Only when they need it," he said, smiling. She nodded. "And what if I told you a broken bar I could use someone like you?" He furrowed his brows. "To blow bubbles?" She laughed. Well, maybe. But more than that, someone who actually sees children. I run a company, and I've been hunting for someone real to lead a community project I've been dreaming about, a parenting outreach, focused on empathy, connection. You'd be the heart of it." Adam opened his mouth, closed it. "Me? I'm a busboy." "No," she said. "Your father, a good one." "That's rarer than you think." 3 months later, Adam walked into a downtown office, holding Lily's hand. He wore a collared shirt for the first time in years. On his desk sat a bubble bottle just in case. Melissa had made good on her offer. She'd hired him, trained him, introduced him to a world far beyond greasy dishes and graveyard shifts. The outreach program, it exploded. Parents connected with his story, his heart. His voice made it into local papers, then national ones. And Lily? She smiled more now. She still asked for bubble time every night. One evening, as Adam and Melissa watched their girls play together in the park, she turned to him and said, "You know, I came into that diner thinking I needed caffeine. Turns out, I needed a reminder." "Of what?" he asked. She smiled. "That kindness doesn't wear a name tag. Sometimes, it wears an apron."